Hey, this is Shabbats, and we are in deep ocean. And I'm level 100. Yay! And I got a new backpack when I hit level 100. This is a really fun diving game. There's a few on Roblox, and some I like, some weren't so great, but this one's pretty cool. So, I guess I just want to say some things I really like about this game. Let's just go in the water. Fish of the day is platyfish. Double value. In this game, you don't drown. Rob will rescue you. Rescue Rob. And here's a really awesome little thing about this game. It has scooters. So yeah, it's got this nice big ocean area. And you go around and catch fish. And there's all different fish in the different areas. Like here right near the front door, there's goldfish. And then I think right past goldfish is clownfish. And then just all kinds of fish. Yeah, there's a clownfish. And so yeah, basically you get fish to get money. What's that? And when you collect a different kind of fish, then you get an extra experience and money. Like there's a mackerel, some more clownfish. It's all worth money and experience. Oh yeah, and there's some cool little underground areas, like here's a temple. And I really like my scooter. So yeah, there's all these cool underground water features to explore. You can see there's a graveyard in the distance and a factory, a tire factory. But you can go cruise, and then, oh yeah, so by now I'd probably be running out of air if I had just started, but I have time to do the fun stuff like this and still be okay. You can see I have a bunch of little bubbles there on the left. So yeah, you can go cruise around and find all these different fish. There's a puffer fish. Oh yeah, I'll show you a trick. If you go up to the top of the world here, you don't actually have to go up to the top, but I like to go near the top. And then you zoom your camera out and look down, you can get a look at some various things. And like if you are trying to craft, sometimes it wants you to find things like jellyfish. Or once you know something like, oh, sharks are worth good money, then when you see a shark, you can go swim in that direction, go get those shark. So yeah, that's a helpful little tip to find treasure like those down there. And then I zoom back in so I can see what I'm doing. And these are junk. The loot isn't very good in these, but they give you 10 experience. 10 experience. Isn't that exciting? So I would farm those every time I see those junk chests. It would fill my bag up with junk. But what would happen, depending on how much air I had, I would just go to inventory on the right, and I would go to my collectibles, and I would hit rocks and hit dump those things. Boots, dump it, so I catch like some salmon or something worth something. So that's another little trick you can do to get rid of the junk. Now there's a quest where you need pearls, so don't jump those. Anyway, so that's it. You can swim all around, and as you level up, you get more oxygen, and you'll get various diving equipment. Like right now I've got, you get a mask and a snorkel and fins. And you can get better ones with the crates you buy. Okay, I'm going to get this chest and go back to town. So, like I said, if you run out of air, Rob will save you, so you don't really drown in this game, which is good. So, also, I like to sometimes do this. Right now I had these cool items, so I turned them on. But now I just look like normal Shabbats with my little cart. Alright, so another thing they have in this game are houses you can get for free. And then the treasure you find in the ocean, you can display in your house. You can display the fish you find. And let's see what this person has done. Ooh, they got a desk and a chair and a lamp. And that's nice. When you go to somebody's house, you have the ability to give them a like. And if you have been playing for, like, let's say a half hour, an hour, and you can't remember, if you hit like, it'll take it away. And then you can give it back again if you forgot who you gave a like to or not, if it accidentally took it away. Did I like this one? Oh, there. I really like what he's not done with the place yet. So yeah, if I had a house, well, look, on the iPad, it's so hard to play stuff until they update it. So let's just do this. So there's stuff you can do. But anyway, all I would do is probably put fish down. So let's put a shark down. Hey, wait a minute. All right, how do I do this? Oh, like this. A shark. All right, so anyway, see, I have no idea where to place it. But anyway, isn't that cool? So you can collect all the different fish, and when they're all lined up in your house, I wish somebody here had it. It's really cool looking. So that's that. But I don't really play with the house because I can't place anything. Oh yeah, you can get furniture. So I got like a pirate tub from a crate and a sofa. I sold everything else because I was trying to get gear. And on that note, so there's the fish of the day to catch. Here's where you sell your catch. And also this, about this guy. Oh man, I hope I don't talk about this game for a half hour because I played it a lot. It's fun. Okay. Obviously, you sell your fish. If there's stuff like this, you can look at the value of it and you don't want to sell it. You know, be careful you don't, because these are for crafting. That's for crafting, and this is for crafting. So I try not to sell those. So usually I do this and then take my good ones back. Like that. And then that's all junk I can sell. Now, the other thing you can do is this. Like, let's say I'm trying to make platinum. Well, once I have enough gold coins, you can use this exchange. So let's just say, exchange all this junk. I don't want it. Now, so this. Is not working. How come it's not working? You can exchange your coins up and back. So I could exchange this plat for gold. No, I guess I can't. That's what I'm trying to do here is this. There it is. So see, now all those silvers were turned into 7 gold pieces. That's how you get gold pieces the same way you get platinum. People have asked me that, so that's how you do it. Okay. Backpacks are awarded when you get a certain level. So as you level up, you get new backpacks. Whoops. Blah, blah, blah. Oops. And the trade window always pops up when you're near people. So that's the one I have now. This one was like level 90, let's say 80, blah, 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 whatever. Oh, there you go. Bags. Oh yeah, and that's why everybody asked me the exchange rate, because your value, see way up in the upper right hand corner, my value is 1 million. Well, that's not how much money I have. And early on in the game, you tend to think that's your value is how much money you have, but how much money you have is here. So right now I have 1 platinum 20, which is 150, no, excuse me, 120 gold coins, right? A platinum equals 100. So I thought at one point I could afford this, and it's like, how come I can't buy this yet? And that's why. So this was like 150 gold coins or 1 platinum 50. and it was worth it. The best thing I bought was when I bought a scooter, because I can't use boost. There's a boost mode you can use, and I can't use it on iPad. So that just gave me just general faster speed. Fudge, there's a lot in this game. These guys all give you quests. I'm going to wrap this up now real quick. Here's where you buy crates for equipment. Oops. Or trade people, because that always comes up. There you go. So you can buy different crates. What I did is bought this just to get any equipment first. Didn't buy hardly any or none of those, maybe one. Bought a lot of these. And hardly any of those. And here's why. Oh, no, these I bought. It's this one I didn't buy because it's 500,000. So I'll just tell you this really quick. I just, I started thinking about this and I go, okay, what I really wanted was a snorkel for breathing air. I could care less about goggles for experience. That's their buff. And flippers give you a speed boost, which I can't use on the iPad. So I wanted a snorkel. And to me, I can find the squid, and I did. I can make 3 plat. A chest costs 5 plat, and a chest you don't know what you're gonna get. I'm gonna get one of these 3, and I may never get a snorkel. So that leaves this purple snorkel to get at a chest plus 3 plat. So the 3 plat you're gonna get before you get 5 plat for the chest. Am I making it complicated? So I saved up 3 plat, got my dark squids out of the squid zone, and then bought purple chests like crazy. And they're cheap. Like initially they're not cheap, but as you make money in this game, which one is it? We want purple. So it's rare. It's this one. It's only 3K. And it didn't take, honestly, it took me about, I would buy them in tens. That's 30K. I had to spend at least a plat doing that to get the 10 snorkels that I needed. And what I ended up getting was I guaranteed, because I made it, I got this dark snorkel out of that. That's what I crafted. So I definitely saved some money by doing it that way. So I fished for those snorkels and I opened a bunch of chests. So I got 10 of those snorkels. I went and farmed my squid, and then I saved up money and I made a snorkel. And then I got lucky. When I hit level 100, I opened a chest and I got this, which is really cool looking. And I said the squid zone. So one other thing I'm going to do, even though I feel like this video is going on too long now, is, oh yeah, and I got this. I think that's cool. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of things. One more thing. I showed you that trick about the surface. Here's the other trick I got to show you. And that is, actually on mobile too, I feel like when I hold the jump button and I press and I'm going towards the surface, I go a little faster. It might be my imagination. There's a couple of zones in this game. First of all, there's the wrecks, and there's 3 of them. There's a shipwreck, a tire thing, and then the ruins. Then just past the tire ruins is the graveyard. And the graveyard is great for experience because there's just all these bonefish or skeleton fish, whatever they are, spawn there like in tons, and they're 4 experience each. So really, it's awesome. It's a good place to level when you're low. Look at all these shark. Dang, yay, baby. That was like $1,000 right there. Okay, so we're going to the graveyard. And there you'll just start seeing these bonefish everywhere, skeleton fish. See, look at all these. So you could just sit here. Whenever I wanted to level and I was close, I would just come here, no matter what level I was, all the way up to level 100. I think I finished it up here. So anyway, there's a tip. Now, let me reorientate myself with my rock. So, graveyard, the rock from where I came, that's back to start. So I want to go the opposite direction now. So basically, just past here, see, there's a couple of white squid. you're going to start, this is the squid zone coming up. You're going to pass, you'll see sparkle fish and no more of these guys. Blue tang you stop seeing. You start seeing sparkle fish and squids. This is what I call the squid zone. This is where you find dark squid, which are worth $1,000, and they're used for crafting. And dark squid look just basically like baby shark, which I think that's what this is going to be. No, that's an octopus. So let's see if we can find a dark squid or something that looks like it so I can show you. So there's a blue baby jellyfish. Is about the right size, but it's darker. And it looks like a blue dark squid. Okay, so let's look at it in the water in its natural environment really quick. So you see it looks a little bit like a guppy. I know we haven't seen that yet. It looks a little bit like a blue squid. So there you go. That's in this area, you'll find a lot of those, the squid zone. And basically it runs, if you come straight out, it runs perpendicular. So if you go straight out to that point, you start seeing squid, then go left to right. You can use the ship as a marker to go one direction. So I'll go kind of towards this way, and I'm going to look for anything that looks vaguely like a little blob of darkness. So it might be a baby shark, might be a blue squid. Okay, so that's basically what you do. And then I would turn around, I would go back towards, where's the other, that thing? I know it's kind of hard to triangulate, but basically it's the area is full of squid and octopus and other fish like shark we just saw. And if you go past there, there's going to be another area. So there's all my squids. And this is also a good way to look for rare fish. There's a toxic jellyfish, some dragons, and basically they glow so much when you'll see them. So now I'm trying to like reorientate myself so I'm going in the opposite direction of start. So you'll go through an area of regular, more rare, so guppies, those also look like dark squid. Chest sticking up out of the ground barely, but I'll take that. So, okay, so there's guppies here we're gonna see for a little while. Then the next, and there's all kinds of fish in this area too. And there's kind of this dry area. What's that? A baby jellyfish. Wooden chest, guppy. I don't think I've ever found dark squid out here. So the next fish you're gonna find are, besides good ones like that, you're gonna go into, oh my God, this video's going on forever. There's a seahorse zone coming up, and that's the next cool zone. So in the seahorse zone, you're gonna start finding, there's a jellyfish that's used for crafting. You're gonna find sea dragons there, which are used for crafting, and they give you a lot of money. You're gonna also find these in the seahorse zone, so we're close now since I found that. Let me zoom out and see if I can, there's one. And an orca I just saw. This game is so fun. It's got fun little quests in the beginning. It doesn't have high-end quests, but it's got crafting. This is where I made my snorkel. It's got cool fish to find. Like there's a whale and a stingray. But what I'm really trying to find is the seahorse zone. So where you find sea dragons, and that's where I found the ice dragons and the toxic dragon. And there's also a toxic jellyfish that I found almost everywhere. I found him in the squid zone. I found him out here. I mean, I hope I'm going the right way. That's why I didn't make my noise. Oh wait, is that one? There they are. So in the seahorse zone, you find seahorses and treasures. Precious. Okay, and you find sea dragons. Let's see if we can find one using our trick. They're green. I'll watch this video later and go, oh, there was one I didn't see, but I don't see any right now. They're usually pretty visible. I think I see a chest over there in the distance. So they're really like a bright green color than everything else, but I just don't see one yet. So let's head towards this chest and see if we can get a new vantage point. Catch some seahorses on the way because they're all worth experience. It's garbage. Oh yeah, and there's a radiant seahorse that are worth a little more money too. They're bluish. So, oh, I think I see one right here. No, that's a yellow. Ah. So you can see where that little trick works out because the visibility sometimes is hard to see. But when you see one, you'll know. How was my ear doing? I got 2 whole bubbles. Oh, there's one right in front of me. See? That's a sea dragon. So you can see they're definitely a different color green than the rest. So they're pretty easy to spot whether you're using this trick or not. So I'm going to catch him. And they're worth $1,000 or something like that, which is good. So that's it. Keep an eye out for those things that glow crazily because they're worth a lot of money. And those are things like these two. These guys will glow when they're out in the ocean. Okay, I think that's it. This is a super fun game. Give it a try. Deep Ocean.